other day they asked me to do a video for them. They're pretty new to Gamesalad, and they said you could do a video on back and forth movement on a platform, but to keep it as simple as possible. Sure. So this is what I did so far, not too much, just imported some images of a skeleton walking, and one behavior, animate behavior, put the images in there to give them a walking animation. Clicked on the loop, and that's all I've done so far. So next thing we do need is a platform. So it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. And we'll make it silver or something, or some sort of metal looking platform. And we'll name it platform. Platform. We'll need two more actors. One we'll put on the left and one we'll put on the right. And we'll change their colors. There, and we'll change the right one. And we'll name them as well. Oh, what did I do there? There you go. They kind of look like frozen blocks of P left and frozen block of P right. You can name them whatever you want. So now first thing you want to do is get the skeleton moving. So we'll get him moving this way. And that's pretty easy to do too. We go into the skeleton actor, find a behavior. We're going to actually use the change attribute behavior. So we're going to go in skeleton. And we're going to look for motion, linear velocity, and X. So X means side to side, and the Y-axis is up and down. So we want them to go side to side, so we're going to do that. And we'll make them about speed about 100. Because my actor's left, the image is left, we want to start him left, you need the negative 100. If I put just 100, he'll be walking right. So now we're going to need another rule. When he gets to the edge, we just don't want him to keep walking. We want him to start moving the other way. So when the skeleton overlaps or collides with either block, we want him to turn around. So or basically move in the opposite direction. Over collides with the right. So one's left and one's right. We don't care which one he hits, so we're going to change this to any. So it's important you change that. It won't work if you leave it to all. So now we're going to make them move in the opposite direction. So we go back to that skeleton, motion, linear velocity, X, and same thing, linear, skeleton, motion, linear velocity, X. And we're going to times that by -1, and I'll explain why in a second. So this should work. He's going to start moving, and then when he gets to this block, he should change speed. He hits this block, change speed or direction. Now, it's working as it should. Some people may not appreciate the moonwalk in one direction action. So why don't we make him turn around when he hits that block? And that's pretty easy to do too. So we'll go into skeleton. And and make a rule. Again, if he overlaps and collides with the right yellow block of P, we're going to change. Here, I'll move this up a little bit here. So change skeleton. No, we're not going to do motion because we don't want him. We just want the picture to flip, and we do that with an attribute called flip horizontally, and we're going to make that true. So what that says is when our skeleton hits the yellow block on the left, it's going to flip them. And we need one for the other side, so we're just going to copy and paste this. And to do that, you do Command C and then V, and there should be another exact copy of that rule. And we're just going to change not the left block, but the right block. And instead of flipping true, we want to go back to false. Let's see if that works. So he's doing there. Yep. Change direction, walks the other way. Change direction, walks the other way. Yeah, works exactly as it should. I guess one last thing, probably don't want these, this isn't Raiders of the Lost Toilet. You don't want these blocks showing, so let's make those invisible. That's pretty easy to do too. You just go back and go back into the color of that, and we're going to change the opacity to 0. And we're going to go back to here and change this one back to 0. So let's try that again. Oh, I wonder why it didn't. It's okay, we'll go right into the actor. Change it to 0, and now let's see. Yeah. So now it just looks like he's walking back and forth. The nice thing about this method is you can alter it. So let's say you have a platform that's really short. Remember, these blocks are still there, you just can't see them. And same thing. So all you need is those 2 blocks and a platform, and it can be high, low, short, long, and it's kind of an easy cheat and very flexible for doing back and forth. Anyways, I hope that helped, and you're not banging on your keyboard, because this is supposed to be fun.